The goal really is to prevent any further damage.
A Winnipeg high school student is finding ways to address a major threat to Canadian water bodies, and he's only 16.
So they started just pointing.
Beljot Rai has always loved science. He's been competing in science fairs since he was in grade 4. In the past, Rai has focused on the impacts environmental toxins have on everyday items, but this year he's studying environmental toxins in fresh water bodies like Lake Winnipeg.
We all know that Lake Winnipeg is currently suffering from two major problems. The first is the growth of zebra mussels. The second problem that Lake Winnipeg is suffering from is eutrophication, or the growth of blue-green algae, which is happening because there's an excess amount of phosphorus in Lake Winnipeg.
Rai says the amount of phosphorus in Lake Winnipeg is 200% higher than normal levels, making Lake Winnipeg one of the world's most threatened lakes.
This high amount of phosphorus is there because of agricultural runoff, livestock-related runoff, but primarily because of wastewater.
Rai is now testing different ways to prevent further harm. He crushed and processed blue mussel shells in a lab and applied the powder to samples to imitate the water in Lake Winnipeg. He found it absorbed nearly 60% of the phosphorus from the water, bringing the levels to a more normal and healthier level.
What we essentially can do is reduce the phosphorus amounts to a level that will allow marine life to flourish and healthy algae to grow, but will not allow blue-green algae to grow.
Rai says the bacteria is harmful for marine life and can be toxic for humans and animals, and wants to find a solution as soon as possible. His work is not going unnoticed. He was one of the 3 finalists chosen for the Canadian Stockholm Junior Water Prize, and if chosen, will compete for the prize in Sweden later this summer. He wants to help preserve Lake Winnipeg for all Manitobans who rely on the lake, and says there is no time to waste.
We all need to do whatever we can to take action to reduce these problems in Lake Winnipeg, because they're very serious and we're already seeing consequences, and unless we take action soon, it will only get worse.
In Winnipeg, Alex Karpa, City News.